focus on as an ASMR artist, if you will, I need to focus on or remember to include repetitive words or words that have a good tingle effect. So I'll try that with this. So like if I read the colors, for instance, this one is called slate gray. Slate gray. Slate gray. Slate gray, gray. I don't know if that has a good ring to it. Oh, this is the one I had the other day. Smoky purple. Smoky purple. Smoky purple. Periwinkle. I'm not a fan of mouth sounds for ASMR. Most mouth sounds. Some mouth sounds are tingly, but most of them I'm not a fan of. Definitely not a fan of eating sounds, crunching, smacking, chewing. That is misophonia. So if you know anything about misophonia, basically misophonia is the opposite of ASMR. Misophonia is when you actually get mad. You get mad because people are chewing and smacking and oh my gosh, you get angry. And I do have misophonia. I have tried to, like accept it, but like right now, I wouldn't be able to go to a movie because I would not be able to sit there and hear people crinkling paper or the packages when opening food or crunching on the popcorn with their mouths open. Just, picture Michael Jackson in that meme where he's sitting there chewing popcorn, crunching on popcorn with his mouth open. R.I.P. Michael Jackson. But yeah, I couldn't do it. Also, going to a Mexican food restaurant and people crunching on chips and salsa. I mean, not crunching on salsa, slurping on salsa, but crunching on the chips. Oh my gosh, I really had to collect myself because it's so annoying, but people are just being happy and eating, and I know not everybody pays attention to the fact that they're smacking and chewing with their mouths open and stuff, and some people have to eat that way. With when I was little, my grandfather, because I guess he had dentures and all that, but when he would eat and we were all at the table eating when we would go to visit him, he would be smacking up a storm. And I didn't say anything, obviously, because I'm little, and that's my grandfather, my bounce. But he used to smack like crazy. It was just funny, the things that, interesting, I should say, the contrast between ASMR and misophonia, because I definitely have the misophonia. But I know, like, some things are mind over matter, and I can figure out how to deal with it or look at it a different way. However, the crazy part is if an animal is smacking or chewing or crunching, I can totally accept that. But also, if, say for instance, I'm listening to a video but I'm not watching it, and then I hear some smacking and crunching and all that, I will get annoyed. But then if I look over and notice that it's an animal, it's not so bad, because animals just get a pass. Human beings, not so much. But no, I know that certain people could have medical issues or, pain in their jaw and all that stuff. So I'm trying to be mindful of it. But I know I was in a public facility once years ago, and this lady took out a bag. I don't know if it was, I think it was like tangerines. It was fruit or something. She was going to town on that fruit, just smacking away. And I looked back a couple times in annoyance, and she was just off in her own world. And I know that I couldn't say anything, so I had to suck it up, Buttercup, and just deal with it. But it is a good practice, you know, just like you lift weights or exercise or study. It's a good practice to try to get things under control as far as mental things that might bother you. You know, we have a lot more power than we tend to think, but we're all so, I guess, robotic at times when it comes to a lot of things that we think we can't control certain things, but we can. But, back to the saying names. This one is called Crazy Pink. Crazy Pink. Crazy Pink. Well, this might be a good name to say. Pink. Pretty color. Pink Orchard. Pink Orchard. Orchid. Pink Orchid. Oh my gosh. I am not taking that out. I'm not trying to act like I know everything. I pronounced it wrong. Pink Orchid. Pink Orchid. Pink Orchid. Pink Orchid. I think I did that on the fabric softener sheets. I called them lavender, vanilla lavender orchard. It's not an orchard. No, it's an orchid. Difference. Pink. Okay, so let's see. Let me get these back to, what is this? Let me see these names. Honeydew. Can I tap? It's so thin. I don't know if I can tap. Honeydew. Peacock green. Blue jeans. I thought that was a cool color name. Blue jeans. Bubbly blue. Wild lilac. Luscious lavender. Luscious, that word is funny. Anyway, luscious. That's a funny word. Aruba. Green pastures. Lemon and lime. Stardust. Custard. That's a cool name for the color. Golden mustard. Terracotta, like the terracotta plants. Terracotta containers, plant containers. Who else needs sharpening? In this bunch? Oh, this one. Light green. This one also. Gray mist. Okay, so now I'm gathering the colors by family, I suppose. Deep emerald needs to go with the green. That word emerald reminds me of Emerald City, and Emerald City reminds me of The Wiz. Not The Wizard of Oz, The Wiz. Summer green. I was in The Wiz as a young a youngin'. I think I was about 8. I don't know. But we had to practice that play over and over again. I auditioned for Dorothy, and I was shy. So it was probably like 5 of us that auditioned for Dorothy. This is from what I remember. And we had to dance around the class and lip sing, and I was so shy. And then one of my friends, my classmates, when it was her turn to audition, oh my gosh, she did it, you guys. She was dancing and singing and moving and had no shyness at all, had all the confidence in the world, and rightfully so. She got the part, and I ended up getting the part for Auntie M, and one of the dancing crows. So I had to open up. I opened the show, and I was just standing there at the beginning. This was at a high school. That's where they had the audition, the play. Not the audition, the play at a high school. And all our family came out, and so it was just an audience full of people. So I went out, and I didn't know I was supposed to walk out and start the show because I was supposed to say the first line. And I didn't remember, and I didn't get a cue that I was supposed to start. And then I looked kind of like backstage because I was kind of facing the teacher backstage. And I felt like I stood out there for 30 seconds without saying anything. And then I was waiting for someone to give me a cue, but they were waiting for me to start. And then she gave me the cue, and I said my line, and all was well. But The Wiz, I watched that movie so many times because that was part of our, practicing for the play. I love that movie. I love that movie. Another nostalgic part of my childhood. All the characters, all the music, all the songs, and my friends were in the play. It was just fun. It was a good experience. And I've always, as a kid, I wanted to be an actress, but I was too shy. I wanted to be an actress. I wanted to model clothing. I wanted to do things like that. But I was very shy, very shy. But I did perform, and I did a few things from childhood until my early 20s. And getting out in front of an audience is it's just a totally different feeling because it's very powerful because all eyes are on you, and you have the attention of everybody. And you can, I'm not saying it in an egotistical way. I'm just saying, like, I know a lot of people wouldn't be able to, or have a fear of doing things like that in public. But it's actually a fun experience. But I was in drill team for 3 years. We used to perform and compete against other schools, doing choreographed drill team routines. Not a cheerleader, drill team. Cheerleader I couldn't do. That wasn't something that wasn't my style. I'll put it that way. What color is this? Smoky purple. I keep running across smoky. Smoky. Yeah, I'm gonna say it every time. Well, I guess I could wrap up this video. I need sharpening because I will be coloring again. Not necessarily to put on video, but just for the relaxation of it. Orange Crush. Oh, I love that name. Orange Crush, like the soda. Such a cute name. Pretty color. So this white one and this gold one, I feel like these two, I don't know what family they belong in. Is this gold? No, this is called, Pot of Gold. Pot of gold. Pot of gold. Magenta. Pale yellow. Oh, this is a cute name. Toasted Toffee. Toasted Toffee. Toasted Toffee. Candy Apple Red. Candy Apple Red. Candy Apple Red. Cappuccino. Why, oh, why did I drink cappuccino? MC Light. Let's see, what other names? Espresso. What about this? Oh, that's the Orange Crush. Orange Crush needs to go with the orange. Orange. What about Sunflower? Pretty. Yellow, custard, lemon and lime, Stardust, orange, pumpkin orange, Orange Crush, magenta pink, terracotta, pale yellow, roasted petal pink. Oh, roasted, rose petal pink, berry, red, just red. Pink orchid, crazy pink, also red, brown, red umber, wildfire, coffee beans, mauve reminds me of Jay-Z. Didn't he have a thing going on with the color mauve before? Or am I thinking of something else? Orange peels? Does that look like an orange peel? What? I don't understand. Let me write on this. Give me a piece of paper. Let me see. Orange peel. No. Orange peel. I don't know about that. Okay. So that means I need to put it over here, but that don't look like orange peel to me. Candy apple red, deep plum, cappuccino, toasted toffee, espresso. I already did these. Peridot. Paradise. What about all these? Raspberry rave, pretty plum, pretty plum, pretty plum, pretty plum, pretty eggplant, blazing blue, blueberry jammy. Blueberry jammy. Baby jam on. Black, deep raspberry, smoking purple. Oh, not smoking purple, smoky purple. Blue, periwinkle. What is this one? Wild lilac. Luscious lavender. Bubbly blue. Aruba. Blue jeans. Mediterranean. Green Pasteur. Louis Pasteur. Deep emerald. Echo green. Echo. Tomato. Holly. Summer green. Pastel green. Celery. Peacock green. Honeydew. Simply green. Green fern. Ain't fern? Green fern. Light green. Tidal wave. Clover. Platinum. Smoke. Trying to get that smoke. Don't want that smoke. Slate gray. Warmer gray. Gray mist. Well, for now, this is going to be what it is. I need to put the primary colors together, I suppose. That box. Back in the box. Back in the box.
We'll start with
So maybe I'll put this gold like over here. I'll put this. Oh, son of a. Jeez, these things are sharp. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my God. Wait, this doesn't go here. This looks more like over here in this family. Anyway, for the most part. I gotta be careful. These things are sharp in the mud. Got me hesitant to push these down. This one will go right here. Okay, well, I guess that's it for this video. Thank you for the participants in the video, the colored pencils, my pencil sharpener, the mat, the colors, my hands. Thank you, hands. Thank you for doing all the things. My voice. Just giving thanks to all the things that make this video possible. Alright, I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you for watching Tingle Lingo.